Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's session. It is, and I've realised I've got my lights in the wrong place. You just can't see my face, which don't say it. Okay, it is Friday morning. We are ready for another stamina building session with a little bit of strength. We're doing it slightly differently today. Don't be perturbed. I will look after you. So make sure you've got a nice space around you. Make sure you're feeling well. So any fevers, any unwellness, turn me off. Go and make a cup of tea and come back to this when you feel better. You will need for this session not a huge amount of stuff, but I'm going to use my tins or my light weights, okay, for one of the exercises. So if you've got a little set of dumbbells, a set of tins, or a set of water bottles, use those now. You may also want a chair to help with your squats, but you may not, because we're actually doing quite a small range with them in this section. But you might want a chair to sit down a little bit. Okay, make sure you've got a drink to hand. And if you feel comfortable, if you feel happy, every time stands in my warm-up spot. Okay, me and Sam are going to take you through a lovely warm-up so that we can get into that right position to get started. So we're going to start thinking about opening out this chest. Just relaxing the shoulders, making some space between the base of the ribs and the top of the pelvis. Feet hip width apart. And then we're just going to start with some nice shoulder circles. So we're going to circle the shoulders up and just roll those shoulders back down. And as you circle up, breathe in. And as you circle down, just let those shoulder blades slide down. Let those shoulders relax and breathe out. So really focus on that breath in, breath out. Good. Should we take one more? Let's do it. Breath in and breath out. And then we're going to gently draw this tummy button away from the waistband of your trousers. We're going to come into that lower back warm up. And every time we come back to center, let's try and make sure those shoulders stay relaxed. So quite often we come up and we're a little bit tentative, and we come up and the shoulders are here. So slide them down. Each time you come back to center, reset. Good. Okay, so both feet firmly on the floor. Imagine those hips have been buried in sand, so there's no movement below the waist. And then we're going to come all the way up, and I'm going to have to move my feet. I don't know about you. Those feet were static a little bit too long. So we're going to move the feet, just loosen everything up. After all, it is Friday. And then we're just going to relax those feet. And this time, we're just going to do that little warm-up for the head and neck. So we're going to drop the chin to the chest. We're going to lift that head. We're going to look straight ahead. We're going to move to your right. Really nice and easy. Just to your point of tension. Come back. Drop that head. We're going to do the same side again. Good. So see if you can keep those shoulders nice and relaxed while we're doing this. Back to center. Gently drop that chin to the chest. Lift that chin, look straight ahead. And then this time we're going to turn that head to your left. Really nice and easy. Drop that chin to the chest. Good. Lift that head, look straight ahead. And last time. So because it's the last time, don't be tempted to go too far. Bring it back. And we're going to walk it out again. We're going to walk it out. So while we're walking, just take those little shoulder shrugs. Take those little shoulder shrugs. That's good. Little shoulder shrugs. Good. I'm just having a little bit of an adjustment here. I realised that I've messed around a little bit yesterday, and what I thought was going to work isn't working so well. Good. So little shoulder shrugs up and back down. Good. Now bring those feet to a standstill. Take them a little bit wider, soften those knees, bring that bottom in, take that shoulder circle, slide those shoulder blades down the back. Now, remember, see if you can keep those hips nice and still. You've been buried in sand, there's no movement, and the only way you can move, you're just going to check that no one's coming to bury you any further. and just that little movement. So remember, any bone density issues, we're just going to keep this movement really small, but we want to maintain your ability to move in this plane. Good. Okay, let's bring it back. Let's let those arms go. And we're going to take some little toe taps, okay? Little toe taps forwards. Oh, Sam tags in my way. And then we're going to take some toe taps to the side. Nice and easy. Remember, we're warming up. Good. That's great. And then we might take some taps behind. I'm going to have to turn so I don't kick the dog. Good. And squeeze that bottom as you do that. So take the arms out, really focus on this glute squeeze. So really squeeze this bottom behind you, squeeze this bottom behind you. Keep that chest lifted, roll those shoulders again if you like, and then we're going to lift those knees up. Good. So let's get these hips warmed up, shall we? That's good. Let's get these hips nicely warmed up. Now we're going to go back to that walk on the spot. Good. And we're going to make some elbow circles. So we're going to circle these elbows. That's lovely. Looking straight ahead, smiling because the sky is blue. It's finally getting a tiny bit warmer. And then we'll circle these elbows the other way. Brilliant. You've got this. You've got this. And I always write the date on my little clipboard of what we're doing. And I could not believe today, friends, today is the 23rd of April. When did that happen? When did that happen? Okay, take those feet hip width apart. And then we're going to go into that little jogger's pedal. So I'm just going to turn so you can see those heels pressing down, lifting, pressing down into the floor. While you're doing this, we're going to make a fist and we're going to push those hands away from center. Good. So as if you were doing a wall press and really stretch out those fingers when we're doing that. We're going to do that 2 more times. Stretch. Good. Bring it in and stretch. Good. And then we'll just let those arms go and we're going to see if we can take those little steps behind us. Gradually increase the size of your step. Gradually increase. Start gently pressing the heel towards the floor. So we're getting a little bit of stretch on the move. Some dynamic flexibility for your calf muscles. That's good. Really nice. You can feel them warming up, but also lengthening. Good. Now we're going to do one more there. We're going to bring it in. We're going to go back to that walk on the spot. So I'll stay at this angle because I've got that 90-degree bend at my elbow. So it means I can really get some movement behind me and in front of me. So we're really getting the shoulders, the upper back, the chest muscles moving. That's good, or warming anyway. Lovely. Okay, let's bring it in, bring it to a standstill. And then we're going to tap out and back. So slightly bigger than we were doing earlier. Try and keep those hips nice and level, but we're just opening out these hips a little bit more. Good. We're just going to do 2 more like this and then go back to our normal range. And then we're going to see if we can add just a little bit of arm movement. So we're just crossing those arms in front of you, gently taking them out almost into an arrow shape. Not too high, not too high. Good. And then we're going to bring it in. We're going to go back to those knee lifts. Good. Back to those knee lifts. So with our knee lifts, we're going to see if we can take that opposite hand, opposite knee, okay, opposite thigh. So we're bringing in a little bit of rotation here. That's good. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're going to walk it out again. Good. So how are we feeling? How's that breathing? Coming a little bit faster? You feeling a little bit warmer? I'm feeling the need to do a little bit more shoulder mobility. So we're just going to take a push out and back. So we're pushing away. And then we're going to see if we can turn those palms to face the ceiling. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're going to do a little rowing action. Squeeze. Squeeze those elbows behind you. Keep your feet moving if you can. And then we're going to let those arms go. Let those arms go. And then we're just going to see if we can steady the feet, take a step to the side, bring this foot across. Step, across. Now, if you bring these arms and palms together, we're going to step and in. Good. Step and in. Lovely. So you can bend those elbows. If you've got someone next to you, do it like this. Otherwise, you're going to really give them a clip round the ear. Okay. You can take it wider if you need to, but we're getting that chest stretch just by opening. Good. And then we're going to bend these knees. So mini squat, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. And as you come down, as we come down, keep those heels on the floor, mini squat, breathe in, good, mini squat. And don't forget to breathe out. Lovely. Let's walk it out again, shall we? Let's walk it out. Let's take a punch. Let's take a punch. Let's take a punch up. Not overreaching yet. Never overreaching, but maybe increasing your range. So let's increase your range now, shall we? Good. Reaching a little bit further forwards. Last time up, we're going to reach a little bit further again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring it down, roll those shoulders. So let's just tap it out with these toes. Sam. And then while we're doing that, or walking on the spot, we're going to walk one hand over that shoulder. Just give yourself a nice little pat on the back. Keep that chest lifted. We'll do the same on the other side. So same hand, same shoulder. Good. That's brilliant. Okay. And then we're going to release. Shake it out. Shake it out. So we're going to just take our feet a little bit wider, hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider than that. We're going to take these hamstring curls. We're going to add a bicep curl. Good. Now, we're going to squeeze this heel to the bottom, really focus on lengthening through the front of those thighs, contracting those muscles in the back of the thigh. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're just going to tap it out. Good. Tap it out. And while we're tapping, we're going to bring those elbows together. We're going to open and close. Good. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're just going to bring it in. Take that heel in front. Relax that front foot. Sink down. Feel that lengthening in the back of the thigh. Then bring it up and walk it out. Good. Should we do the same on the other side? So just feeling that lengthening, hinging at the hips, feeling that sort of gentle length through the back of the thigh. Bring it out. Let's walk it out. Good. So we're feeling a bit looser, a bit more Friday-like. Yes. Okay. I have to be honest. This week, I thought Monday was Friday. I thought today was Wednesday. I'm all over the place. But let's get that Friday feeling. As soon as I'm in this class, we've got it. So we're just going to take some side steps and we're going to take that lateral raise, okay? So do you remember the lateral raise? Slight bend to the elbows, arms only as high as shoulder level, no higher. So we're just going to take side steps with that lateral raise. Brilliant. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if anything gets too much, remember, we can do the exercises without the arms. So if I'm doing this and your breathing is out of control, it's too much, or your arms are too tired, just take the arms out. And it goes for all the exercises. Remember, if we want to work harder, we've got options. We can add the arms. Okay. We can speed it up. Okay. If it's too hard, we can slow it down. All right. We can make the range bigger, all right, but just watch those joints when you're doing this. Range bigger and faster, but careful, okay, or we can make the range smaller. So remember, the power to change this workout is with you. And if you're not sure what to do, come back to a walk on the spot, either powerful and fast or nice and gentle to recover. All right then, my friends. We're going to take a little roll of those shoulders and we're going to get ready to rumble. So I've got some music chosen. I've got the stopwatch. Keep your feet moving. Have a sip of water. Sorry if you can't always see my feet. I'm desperately trying not to step on Sam. And you can guarantee if I ask him to move, he'll come here. So we are going to be doing 8 exercises, shorter amount of time. So we're going to do 35, 40 seconds on each exercise. So we're going to do 8 twice before we have a break. Now there'll be a chance to have a little walk on the spot just for a few seconds. So remember how, if it gets too much, walk it out, okay? So follow me, friends, over the top. Let's go for it. So I'm going to have a quick drink, but I will press my music on first. Now, I don't think we've done this online before, but we have done it in the centre. So this is music, it just starts small. So we're going to start with a knee lift. Okay, I'll let you know when to go. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can, knee lift with a punch. I'm going to do an opposite arm punch. Nice strong core. Now, if you want to work harder, you can take 2 arms punching. Okay, I'm just going to go with a 1. Or we can take the arms out. Now, slightly more complicated on the timing for me, this one. I'm bound to get it wrong. But it's a shorter segment than a minute that we sometimes do. Good. So we're on 30 seconds. We've got 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, coming up next, we're going to do those jacks. Side taps with the lateral raise. Oh, let's do it. Good. Gonna work out when we stop now. Okay, brilliant, guys. So, we're almost at 30 seconds. What I do like about this is it changes quickly. So, we got 5 seconds, and then we're going to be doing some of those heel kicks to hamstring curls. And bring it back to that walk on the spot. Take those feet a little bit wider. I'm going to have to go like this. Okay, let's do it. Now we can add that row. I'll turn this one. Never work with animals or animals. Brilliant, guys. Okay, we're coming up to 30 seconds. All right, keep it up, just another 10 seconds. Okay, I'll count you down from 5 this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just walk it out. Now keep those feet a little bit wider. We are going to do some mini squats, some half squats. So we're going to take those arms out. Just drop it halfway, then we're just going to take a little bounce. Okay, but controlled. Heels down, knees in line with that second toe. Controlled. Brilliant. Okay, keep it up, and then we're going to walk it out for 5. 5. Come back to it. Stay walking if you need to. Good. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. Side steps coming up. To you right, let's do it. Step. Good. So, stepping out. I was thinking about this movement this morning. It's very much just really stepping out with that knee in a way, stepping out with the outside of the foot. Good. Excellent. And keeping that really nice, strong control over the hips. So hips facing forwards. You've got it. Okay, that's 30 seconds gone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so a little bit of recovery, then into those backward taps. So remember, if you're feeling out of breath, just make it small or walk on the spot. Let's go. Great stuff, guys. Nice, relaxed shoulders. Make sure we're breathing out. Good. Fantastic. Keep it up. I know you can do this. I know you've got it. You'll be thinking it's quite intense, but we are going to have our breaks, okay? And remember, you can walk it out at any point. Slow it down. Okay, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, walk it out. Now, we're going to see if we can walk those feet out a little bit wider. We're going to tap and tap. Good. Now, as we tap, we're going to push same arm forwards. Good. Same arm forwards. Now, if you feel comfortable, same arm, we're going to push across the body. Get it? So, it's a tap and a push. Good. There's a little bit of hip movement. Good. I'm going to go a little bit faster. Good. So we're turning, rotating through the hips. Good. You've got this, everyone. Remember, just walk on the spot. If you're not sure, just push forwards. Good. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Last one. We're going to walk ourselves to our weights. Where am I? Good. Remember that deadlift to pimp them out. Use those legs. Good. Now, we're going to keep the feet moving. We're going to take an upright row. Squeezing those elbows out. Lateral raise. You notice quite a bit of lateral raise today. Squeeze. And out. Good. I'm going to show you from this angle. Squeeze. And out. Good. Squeeze. And out. Brilliant. We got 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're going to have 20 seconds recovery, and then we're going to do that again. So keep those feet moving. How was that? Did any section sort of get you? Okay, if it did, there's slight changes in the muscular strength and endurance this time. Walk it out, okay? 3, 2, 1. Into knee lifts. Let's do it. Good. Now this time I'm adding a bicep curl to my knee lifts. Good. You can add whatever you like. Keep that chest lifted. Good. Ooh, I just stopped. Don't do this with the dog next to you. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Brilliant, guys. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Recover. So it's those side taps. This time we're going to do the pec deck movement, okay? So slight little bend of the knees. Bottom in if you can. Well, not too far in, but not sticking out. Tap, 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 tap. Good. So quite a bit of leg strength sneaking in here today. Yes. Fantastic. Keep it up. Keep that strong core. That's great. Keep it up, guys. You've got this. Okay. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Roll those shoulders. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Squeezing those heels to the bottom. Let's do it. We're starting now. Now we can add that row. Squeezing those elbows behind you. Yeah, come on. We can do this. We are invincible today. Thank Crunchy it's Friday. Good. That's it. Okay, so we have got 10 seconds.
Time is fleeting.
Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders. Now, we did mini squats last time, so we're going to go into full squats or as full as you feel comfortable doing. So we're dropping that bottom behind the heels. I am just going to skip this one. Good stuff. Good excuse, wasn't it? Brilliant. So keeping those knees in line with that second toe, chest lifted. Really squeezing that bottom at the end of the move. I'm keeping an eye on the time. Last two. Last one. Walk it out. Okay, we're going to have a proper break after the next four. So 2 minutes and a proper break. Side steps, okay? I'm going to go a little bit faster. Good. Fantastic, guys. Keep it up. Okay, so we've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Work it out. Just gently moving those feet, coming into that backward tap. Good. Fantastic, guys. All right, we're cooking on gas here, aren't we? Yes, you definitely are. So keep that nice high energy. Keep breathing. Shoulders relax. When I say keep breathing out. Good. Okay, 10 seconds of this to go. Remember, we can take the arms out if we need to. Good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're just going to gently move the feet. This time, we're just going to take those knees in a little soft bend. We're just transferring that weight, one foot to the other. And if we can, we're going to take that push across slightly differently this time. You can punch, you can push, you can punch forwards if you like. Good. So, excellent. So see if we can just get that nice little rotation of the hips. You're taking the arms out. Brilliant. That's great. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now wall press, okay? So we're going to do 30 seconds of wall press. Hands chest width or chest height, just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Good. Fantastic. Don't forget to breathe out. Good. Now, if you want to make it harder, slowly down, power back. Slowly down, power back. Last 2. Okay. Shake those arms out, guys. We have got 2 minutes for you to have a little bit of recovery, a little bit of a rest. I've got 2 minutes to try and get Sam out of the way. I'll just pause this music. So, by all means, see what you need to do. Get a drink, have a comfort break, but do keep those feet moving because the heart is pumping faster. There's a greater volume of blood moving around the body. And if we just stop, it stays down there. None comes here or here, okay? So just keep those feet gently moving. That was tough. That was really tough. So what we are going to do in the second half is we're going to shorten the action and increase the recovery between each exercise. Now, if you find it okay and you're happy to keep that level of intensity, just keep going. Don't use the recovery, okay? Right. That is better. So that's a minute gone. So we've got another minute and we're going to get started. So this is great work, guys. Right, let's see. We'll see if we can do it. Sam, my little sausage, would you like to move? Do you want to come over here? Come on. Go on, you can do it. You can do it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's exhausted, bless him. He's had a beach run this morning. Right, we're coming up to 30 seconds to go. So this time, I'm going to be doing 30 seconds with about 15 recovery. If you want to work harder, don't use your recovery, okay? Are you ready? You're doing amazingly. I've got the music going. All right. Okay, we're ready. We're starting with knee lifts. So let's start slow. And 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Good. I just saw a message flash. Will I be able to read it? I can't read it. I have to get my glasses. Okay. Oh, to admit that is so hard, isn't it, chums? You can no longer read the small print. Okay, so we're coming up to 30. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So keep going with the knee lifts if you don't need this recovery. But I'm keeping my feet moving for the recovery. You got it. All right, only 3, 2, 1. We're going to do those jacks. Let's do it. Good work, guys. No rest for the wicked, is there? Obviously not proper wicked, just a bit naughty maybe we can be. All right, so this is good. So we can really afford to put some intensity in, knowing we've got a little bit of recovery. But the recovery, remember, needs to be active recovery, moving the feet. Okay, so that's 30 seconds. So it doesn't matter how you move the feet in your recovery as long as you do it. So keep doing your jacks if you're comfortable. Now, hamstring curl, feet a little bit wider. Good. Should we add those rows? Let's do it. Oh, it's nice to have a bit of space to move in. Good. That was a case of don't do as I say, don't do as I do as I say, or one of those things, isn't it? I'd been horrified if you were exercising around your dog like I was. Okay, keep it up. Brilliant. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, recovery. So it goes quite quickly, these 30 seconds, doesn't it? But so does the next bit come quickly. Mini squats. So we're going to take that half squat position. Push up about a quarter of the way. So it's like a quarter of your full range. We're just taking that controlled movement. Good. Now this is hard on the thighs. So you may have to walk it out, come back. Good. One set is maybe as much as you can manage, but we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm taking my recovery, dudes. I'm taking 15 seconds and I'm not being ashamed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, now next is going to be side steps. I'm going to add a chest press, okay? All right, we ready? Go. Okay, this is good. That's it. Remember to keep those shoulders nice and relaxed as we all boogie on down to the Coco Cabana. Okay, 10 seconds of this. Good. 3, 2, 1. And walk it out. Tap it out. Just boogie it out if you like. All right. What's next? We've got the backward tap with the forward raise, okay? Or whatever arms you like. 3, 2, 1. Good. So these arms, it's tempting to start lifting your shoulders with them. Slide those shoulders away from the ears. That's it. That's better. Feels much looser, doesn't it? Good. That's it. Let's get the muscles we want to be working to work and let the shoulders have a little hour off, is it? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this time we're going to march it out. I forgot, Billy asked me to put this one in for you today. So he wants power walking with a punch, okay? So power walking with a punch. Let's do it. 30 seconds. Power walking with a punch. Yes. Fantastic. 15 seconds to go of power walking with a punch. Good. Come on, we can do this. Who do we want to put in front of us? Just give it a really good. I can think of one or two in the news at the moment. And relax. Keep the feet moving. Now, light weights time. We're going to do upright rows, okay? Good. So last time we did it with the lateral raise. This time we're just doing upright rows. So roll those shoulders up to the ears. Slide them down. Move the feet. Breathe out. Slowly down. Looking straight ahead. Drawing those shoulder blades together as you squeeze. Good. This is wonderful to keep that upper back nice and strong, to help with our posture, bone density in that upper spine. There's a lot going on here. Okay, last one. All right, 20 seconds. And then we're going to do it one last time, okay? One last time. So you've got 20 seconds, and then we're going to go. All right. So do you remember what comes first? That's it, knee lifts. All right. 5, 4. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds because it's easier for me to watch the clock. Keep those feet moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to take my opposite hand, but I'm going to see if I can get that, almost like that rib cage, gently moving towards that thigh, but keeping that chest lifted. So it's more about what's going on in this torso. Draw that tummy button to the spine. Good. Fantastic, guys. Come on, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Walk it out. Now, it is those little taps to the side. We're going to do the pec deck one again, okay? So keep those elbows lower than the shoulders, all right? Starting here and tap. Good. So I've got a little softness in my knees. You don't have to. Good. Draw those shoulders away from the ears. Good. Really, there's a really nice bit of rotation through that shoulder. Really working the chest muscles, the upper back muscles. We're getting a nice bit of flexibility there as well. Good. Okay, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Let's roll those shoulders while we recover. Right, so those little heel kicks. Remember, you can walk it out or choose something different if you prefer. Good. So I'm going to add a bicep curl with this one. Great. Nice relaxed hands. You can make a fist if you want, but don't tense up those fingers too much. No need. Good. Right. How are we feeling? Now, come on, we're on top of the world. When we finish, you are going to feel amazing. So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And recover. Good. And remember, you can start your recovery as long as your feet are moving a little bit earlier. Now, just a normal leg strength squat, okay? Now, if you're feeling like you need a chair, just make sure that chair is secure. And use your chair. So just aim for the back of the chair. You don't have to actually sit down. But if you're tired, it does really help with technique. Just to know something's there and it stops us sort of leaning forwards. Good. Drop that bottom down. Lovely. Powering through those heels. Squeeze that bottom at the end, but try not to lock your knees. Good. Squeeze that bottom and walk it out. Oh, 30 seconds of squats is so much better, isn't it? All right. side steps. All right, with the lateral raise or with whatever arms you like. Ready, let's do it. Good. Keep that chest lifted. Try not to look at your feet on this one. Looking straight ahead. Oh, looking good, my friends. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders. Now, backward taps. I'm going to add the bicep curl this time. That's it, okay? All right, when you're ready, just 1.5 minutes of work to go, guys. Then we're going to have a really nice cool down. Great stuff. That's it, come on. Just keep that rhythm going, keep that rhythmic movement. Oh. Sam's now just underneath your TV screen and he's still just like gone. Okay. So this is the suggestion from Billy Tag, is that power walk on the spot. But if you want to walk around the room, you can. We're going to add a punch. Let's do it. We only live less than a mile from the school, so when we cycle in and we were chatting, he said, "What are you going to do today, Mum? Why don't you do this?" So I said, "I will, and I'll tell them it's from you." Good. Excellent, guys. So we're punching, moving those feet. Only 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders. Okay, we're going to finish up with those press-ups, okay? Yes. So, feet a little bit further away from the floor if you want to start challenging. Hands just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Breathe out. Just watch those shoulders again. They want to do that while you're doing a press-up. So slide them down, and then the muscles that are meant to be working, arms, yes, a little bit of shoulder, but chest and triceps more than that. The shoulders really want to be stabilizing the movement, okay? Brilliant. Last 3. Keep that plank position, so try not to let that happen. And relax away from the wall. Bravo! Bravo! That was immense. Well done, my friends. I'm going to have to open a window because you've upped the temperature at Tag Towers. Well done. Nothing ups the temperature at Tag Towers more than putting the central heating on 30 degrees. And no one wants to do that, do they? Oh, hello, you've woken up. Right then, so have a drink. If you need a comfort break, great. Just make sure you move your feet, okay, as you're having a drink, as you're moving back and forward. Good. So we'll just give you a minute or so, and then we'll just start the formal cool down. Okay. Yes, you were very good. Yeah, you were very good. Okay, so I'm just taking some little side steps and having a little look out the window. It's looking really nice out there. I don't know if all of you, I think some of you are inland a little bit. There's always quite a breeze at the moment, but it's just glorious, isn't it? Now, we could do with a spot of rain for the garden. Shh, I daren't say that out loud anywhere around here. Get vilified. Okay. Right, let's just see if we can take these little taps behind us. Okay, so now we're slowing everything down. We're slowing everything down. So what we call, when I'm playing the music, is when your heart rate, your breathing rate will be at its peak. Okay, so we have a sort of, it's almost like the top of a plateau there. You may find little dips and troughs, especially if we're doing little bits of intensity and then recovery. But then we start our warm up with your heart rate here, builds for that main session, and then we come down at the end of that to cool down. So if you think of your, walks or bike rides on your own, or run, some of you, we always want to start a little bit slower. So give yourself 5-10 minutes of going a little bit slower, nice and steady, till the body is aware that, yes, this is aerobic time, okay? And it'll switch into that system. And the same at the end. Try not to race back to the front door and then just collapse. See if you can make that last 10 minutes just a little bit slower. Okay, could be 5 minutes, depends how hard you're working in the main section. Good. Okay, so we're going to take that little walk and we're going to take a nice big elbow circle. So if we were sort of almost backstroking, just opening out those shoulders, looking straight ahead. And one more on this side. So we're making it all about the swimming today. And now we're going to take the breaststroke. So just pushing those hands forwards and then pulling back. Good. And then coming back around. So pushing that breath out. Breathing in. Lovely. And then we're just going to see if we can reach up. Bring that foot in. We're going to step out. Reach up. Good. Bring that foot in. Let's take that little pedal, shall we? So one heel at a time, really nice and easy. Making that range a little bit smaller. Good. And then bringing those heels down. So we're going to see if we can stretch out the calf muscles first. So with those hips and shoulders square on, we're going to take a generous step behind us and we're pressing the heel of that back foot to the floor. Now you may find that your hip flexors are a little bit tight and you feel them as well. Okay, that's okay. But the main focus of this, heel down, stretching out the calf muscle. And if we want to increase the stretch, we're just going to bend that front knee. Good. And then we're going to come out of that one, slowly lift it, back to that little pedal. And then same on the other side. So I'm using that wall for support, but you don't have to. You can do it without support. Good. That's great. Remember that position of the back foot, my friends. Okay. So heel at 6 o'clock on that clock face. Big toe at 12. So, and then lifting, bringing it in, and then just lifting those knees. So we're going to do a similar movement, which is why I'm next to the wall. I'm just going to turn this way. Similar movement. We're going to take that generous step behind us, but instead of pressing the heel to the floor, we're going to actually use this wall for balance. We're going to drop this knee. Now, what we're going to do first is just gently look towards your toes. Drop this knee a little bit, okay, and then lift this chest. So we're looking for the stretch of the hip flexor. Now, you may need your leg a little bit further away from you to make this effective, okay. But what you'll feel is a stretch here. And then we're going to just gently bring it up, move the feet. We'll do the same on the other side. So, little step. You may find that this first stage is enough. Okay, you may find, oh, that's stretching enough. If it's not, just drop that back knee ever so slightly. Lift this chest and you'll feel this lengthening here. Good. Okay, and bring it up. Let's move those feet. Roll those shoulders. Make some elbow circles. Good. So while we're moving our feet, let's walk this left hand over that left shoulder. And then let's take the feet a little bit wider. Support this stretch to the back of the arms, but we're also getting a nice bit of shoulder flexibility. So keep that chest lifted. Good. Now draw that tummy button in. Reach up to the ceiling. Try and keep both feet firmly on the floor. Just gently lift that rib cage. Breathe out. Breathe in and down. And then we'll just move the feet in Move the feet out again and let's do that tricep stretch on the other side. Good. So nice soft knees. Just gently pushing that elbow to the ceiling, looking straight ahead. Try not to sort of look down or lift the chest. Nice long body. Good. Breathe out. Relax into that until you then breathe in and good. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Something really, really good about doing that stretch. It just feels right. So we're going to see if we can take the back of that thigh now. So we're going to just stand hip width apart. So just like this. And we're going to take a small step forwards. Take the weight onto that supporting leg. Keep that knee in line with that second toe for the supporting leg. Feel that nice stretch down the back of the straight leg. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in and out. So we're going to come out just to relieve and then back in. And you may find when we come back in, you can hold it a little bit longer. Breathe out, my friends. Hips square on, shoulders square on. Nice long back and then bring it up. Good. All right, should we do the same on the other side? Let's do it. So, good. Remember, we can use this chair for this stretch really effectively. Good. Nice long back. Good. Find that point of tension. Hold it for a few seconds, then we're going to come out and we're going to come back and we're going to see if we can hold it for another 10 seconds. Breathe out. Relax into this as much as you can, friends. Good. And then we're going to bring it up. Lovely. Okay. So just move those feet again. Take a nice breath in. Breath out. Good. Nice breath in. And if you can't reach over your head, that's okay. Just make the circle that's right for you. So it could be here. And then we're going to take that nice wide stance. Bring those hands around. See if we can allow those palms to face each other. So we're opening out this chest. Good. Now, if you can't touch your fingers, that's okay. Just keep that stretch here. If you can, just draw those shoulder blades together. Squeeze those arms upwards. Draw that chin to your chest. Try not to stick that bottom of the belly out. And then we're just going to loosen it up. Good. All right, let's just do the front of that thigh and then we'll finish up, shall we? You've been amazing. I've kept you, well, not too bad, not too bad. So what we're going to do, use that wall for balance. Now remember, we can just do that. We can use the chair. Just make sure you got something steady to hold on to and get the stretch here. Or we can hold onto the back of the trouser leg or the trainer. Good. Now, we're going to see if we can lift the chest, create that long line between shoulder, hip, and knee. So think about that long line. Breathe out and release. And then we'll see if we can change sides. Good. So you find your point of stretch. Okay. Lovely. So we're stretching out the quadricep group of muscles here. Front of the thigh. And release. Good. So let's just relax those shoulders. Let's think about taking this breath in. And as you breathe out, just relax those hands down. Just imagine you're moving these arms through warm water, breathing in, breathing out. And there's a bit of flow with this water, so we're just going with that flow. Breathing in, and then the flow is just changing. It's coming back towards you, breathing in, slowly. Breathing out. Let's see if we can breathe in for 3 And breathe out for 5. One more. Have a little wiggle of those toes. Don't get too static. You might get glued to the spot. I was just like, brilliant work. Bravo to you all. That was great. Really good work. So if it was a bit over the top, let me know. If it was okay, you don't have to worry about letting me know. But if you thought, that was a bit much, just let me know, because I just wanted to do something a bit different with the timings. So, but it does impact how things feel. So it might have felt fine, might have been a bit much, might have been not enough. So anyway, good day to you. I'm away for 3 days next week, so you won't see me live, but I will send you some links to some of our greatest hits. Bye-bye.